about the head, the shoulders, the knees, and the toes.
Hello everybody at home. Thank you for tuning in to the Elbow Show. My name is Faye. I'm from Rolypoly Family, and today we're going to talk about the head. Our eyes, ears, noses, mouths, and hair are on our heads. We see with our eyes, smell with our noses, hear with our ears, and taste with our mouths. Our senses help us better understand our environment around us, to communicate with other people, and helps us with our balance too. Now back to the head. The bones of the head together are called the skull. The skull sits on top of a bone called the atlas, or also known as C1, and below the atlas is another bone called the axis, also known as C2. The atlas and axis help your head and neck move. Like when you say yes and no. Would you like to watch the Elbow Show? Yes! Would you like to see me eat a lizard? No! Now we're going to use the yes and no movement to do a little warm-up for our heads and necks. Firstly, the yes movement. So we go up and down with our heads. And the no movement. And then side to side, bringing your ears a little closer to your shoulders each time. And then just going in circles, very gently. Now I've got a heady activity for you.
I'm going to use my head to balance this on my cushion.
We're gonna balance the cushions on our head.
Can you balance objects on your head and move around without them falling off?
See, I can move back and I can move forward. Woo. Now I'm gonna balance more things on this cushion.
Ooh, can I put some for you? Oh no.
The Elbow Show!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Question time. We discovered what is on our heads, but what is going on inside our heads? I'm gonna call the professor of dance, who will surely have the answer. Knock knock. Hi, Professor of Dance. Hey, thank you for joining us on the Elbow Show. Can you please tell us what's inside our heads? Because we're talking about heads today.
What's inside our heads? Well, I'll tell you about mine. My head is made of a skull, which I can touch, and I can very, very gently go knock, knock on it and hear a sound. Do you hear it? That's your skull. My skull is very important for keeping my brain safe. And inside my skull is my brain. My brain is soft and squishy, where I have all kinds of fun ideas and how I remember stuff. My brain can think of an idea and then tell the rest of my body what to do. Sometimes the rest of my body can also tell my brain things. For example, when I stretch my body, my brain might think, that's a nice stretch. Or, ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. That's too painful for me. Have you ever had a brain freeze? Yeah, that's when you drink a cold drink and then your blood vessels connected to your brain get cold too. They close up when they're cold and open up again when they are warm, causing you to feel some pain in your brain.
Wow, thank you, Professor of Dance. Now we know what's inside our head.
This is the Elbow Show!
So sometimes people like to pet me on my head and I really don't like it. What can I do?
Well, you can say no thank you, or maybe you can do a dance move. I call it a headocopter. When someone tries to touch my head and I go whoop like this.
Hey, I'm gonna have to learn this.
You push your neck forward and your head forward, and then you go to one side, to the back, again to the other side, and front again. So you're drawing a circle with your head. Ooh, you can move your body too.
Whoa.
Oh. This is the headocopter.
Shall we put on some music?
Sure.
Now it's dance time. Such a great dance move, the Headocopter. I hope the kids at home managed to learn the Headocopter. Thanks again, Professor Abdan. See you next time. That's all we have for this first episode of the Elbow Show, where we talked about the head. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned a thing or two about our heads. Keep a lookout for the next episode of the Elbow Show.
Are you ready, everybody? This is the Elbow Show. This is the Elbow Show. We'll tell you what you want to know about the body. This is the Elbow Show. It's not just about the elbow. It's also about the head, the shoulders, the knees, and the toes.
I'm gonna show you how we can balance a stick or a twig or a pencil on our noses, okay? Let's start balancing on your finger first so that you can find the point where your pencil can balance. And then we're gonna try to remember that point. Oh! Don't smile! Let's see if I can talk like this so the pencil is balancing on my nose bridge.